As we were preparing to go to Afghanistan, I knew I wanted to continue some type of coursework. On our base, on Marine Corps Base Hawaii, we had an education center, and one of the colleges offered there was Coastline. It was really innovative and tailored and kind of purpose-built for my situation, which was I was going to be out in the field a lot. I was going to be on a remote forward operating base. I didn't have stable internet, but still wanted to, finish 2 courses while I was deployed. And so there was this program called the Pocket Ed program, and they issued you a Palm PDA, a little yellow Pelican case to carry it in, an SD card packed with the media and the videos and all the different content for each one of the courses, and it was supplemented by a textbook. A lot of people thought I was crazy, out in the field in the corn gulf for 30 days and then coming back, and while others were sleeping and resting and getting ready to go on to the next mission, I was heads down in a book learning about cell structure while a Russian tank would go off while the ANA special forces are operating and dust would fly up everywhere. But I think looking back on it, as I think about all the different milestones that I had hit in my education today, like through my finishing my undergrad and master's and doctorate, I always look back to that moment and say, it can't get any harder than that. I only took 2 courses from Coastline. It was those 2, psychology and biology. But those 2 courses, and the way that those courses were delivered, and the thought and care and design and structure and holisticness of it later on would play a big part in me choosing what my master's degree was in. My advice to someone who is uncertain about it is know that it's possible, know that it can work around your schedule, and know that it pays off. I was able to finish my undergrad in less than 2 years after really chipping away at those degree requirements when I was active duty. My dissertation has an acknowledgement in it, and it's kind of an ode to the captain that really encouraged me and stoked the fire in me to seek education, and the one that ended up proctoring those courses while I was in Afghanistan. It says, to Captain Ortiz, who stoked a fire and an energy in me as a young corporal to never stop chasing my dreams of higher education. Thinking back on those late nights in the hills of Afghanistan when you helped me study, proctor distance learning exams, and encouraged me to finish coursework despite being deployed in a combat zone. Your support has been a constant reminder of a steady standard of stick-to-itiveness, that anything is possible, especially at times when my motivation was exceptionally low. So I've always used that experience, and Coastline was a vehicle for that experience as a waypoint to say stick with it.